Hello, everybody. Back here again for our vlog a day. And today is Saturday, the 8th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning way earlier than I ever want to. It just sucks. I actually had to set an alarm so I could get up and get things around to go. I got to bed super late last night. Just the cruise was tomorrow, so your brain gets to running and you can't get to sleep. So it kind of is what it is. So I had some 3D printing stuff going on. I had a print running overnight, so I had to get it finished, put out in the morning. All my laser stuff's done, so I'm gonna put it all away in the morning also. So I'm gone for the next 8 days or whatever it is. It's not worrying about weather and rain and all that kind of stuff out in Lanai. But I finally got up this morning, woke up slowly, the alarm went off, I got the dog out, all that kind of fun stuff, and then had a little bit to get my body moving. I usually don't run early in the morning, and I wanted to get my run in so I could get a shower before we headed down to the cruise ship, so I wouldn't miss the chance of screwing up my run streak. It was the big concern. So I went ahead, got my run in, got back from it, got my miles that I needed to get my marathon weekend also, so I was able to get that done, got back to the house, moved some stuff in the house, got things put away and whatnot, and then jumped in the shower, got myself a shower, and headed out. And our plan was to actually stop. There's a truck stop and a Hardee's just down the road from us a ways that I wanted biscuits and gravy. So we took off and jumped on 95. After got the car all packed, got it all packed up, got it all done. My wife helped me pack that. She was actually done and ready to go before me, which is really rare. But the slow start to my run really delayed my day. But we got the car all packed up, everything's good to go, everything's ready. So we took off, we headed out, jumped on 95, and then got chatting and talking and stuff, and then somehow just completely missed my exit for the truck stop that has Hardee's at it. And I was like, shit. I was like, oh well, I guess I didn't really need biscuits and gravy anyway. So we'll be getting on the ship and I'll be having food on the boat, so it's no big deal. So I went ahead and just kept on driving down. We were lowish on gas, and that's one reason I wanted to get gas there, but I was like, oh well, let's keep driving a ways, because one of the nice things, I'll get low on gas if I know like on the interstate where there's going to be a ton of gas stations around all the time. That doesn't bother me, but being at home with below a half tank annoys me, and we started off with above a quarter but below a half, so I was like, oh whatever, no big deal. So we kept on driving. I looked up on the map and saw there was like a Flying J and at Love's and whatnot, a couple truck stops. I like to pull into truck stops more than just regular city gas stations, because they tend to be a lot cleaner and a lot more pumps, a lot more open spaces, not waiting for gas lines and whatnot. So whipped into a Love's, and it was only like 3 minutes off the road, so it was no big deal. Went ahead, pulled in there, and there was a Hardee's, and ironically we made it there 15 minutes before they stopped serving breakfast. So my wife went inside and checked, and I was pumping gas, so I assumed breakfast was already over, and they said they had 15 minutes left to breakfast. So I was like, cool. She ordered some biscuits and gravy for me. She got a muffin or a biscuit or something herself, and then basically pumped up, filled up gas, went to use the restroom, headed on down the road, got to eat my biscuits and gravy. I did bring myself my own plate and a real fork, because I hate eating off the styrofoam and plastic forks. It just drives me nuts. So went ahead and knocked it out, and it's not as good as I recall the Hardee's biscuits being up north. They're a little more like lard flavored here down south, and a lot less spice, but they're good. So knocked it out, and then we cruise on in, basically heading to Miami. Just that last part of that, getting into Miami sucks. It just really does. So we drove all the way through, everything went fine. A little stop and go traffic, a little bit of traffic slowing you down and whatnot. Got to the ports, ironically, had some road construction, so the GPS hadn't picked up on it. I was able to follow the signs. We just turned off GPS at that point, because GPS kept trying to take us back around downtown and all kinds of weird stuff. So we just turned it all off and got to the ports, went through the tunnel, the whole 9 yards, pulled up, dropped off all our bags that were tagged for the ship, went and parked the car. And I should have we should have stuff we're carrying in too, and I should have dropped her off at that same gate and just let her stand there with the stuff and went and parked the car, but she wanted to go with me to the parking garage. So went and got our ticket, went and parked the car, couldn't find any place to park, ended up all at the very top. They need to add more parking at the ports. The ships are getting bigger and bigger, and they're not adding more parking garages for people, so we're having hard times finding parking spaces. But we finally found a spot, got all our stuff, got the car locked up, got it all secured, all the good fun things that need to be done there, and then wheeled in. I've got a little 2-wheel dolly that I take all my stuff in, so I have my 36 cans of Mountain Dew that I come carrying in, and other supplies and stuff on my dolly, and I love the dolly. It makes life so much easier. So we got in. We have a program that we get early boarding, because we've sailed so much, called Deep Blue, and we also bought a package called Splash of Romance that also allowed us early boarding. So we was able to get on the ship earlier than everybody else, which is nice, because a lot of stuff you can't book until you're actually on the ship, for different restaurants open up, different shows and whatnot, whatever. So we was able to get in there, got in, and then my wife's app wouldn't work, wouldn't open, couldn't do shit with it. So we got the faster Wi-Fi, internet package, all that kind of stuff, and it couldn't work. So we had down to customer services, they were able to help us figure it out, kind of somewhat get it working. Her app's working now good. Started booking stuff, and everything was good there. And she was stressing out because she's like, I get messed up. I'm like, it's fine. If we don't get shit booked, who cares? It's just relax, calm down. It's all fine. So she finally realized it's going to be what it's going to be. So went ahead, went to go grab some ice cream, and it was like there was like 65 people waiting in line for ice cream. Like, I ain't waiting that long for ice cream. I can walk up and grab ice cream anytime for the next 8 days. I don't need to wait that long for this ice cream. So went around a little bit. They were giving us free drinks and stuff on the ship and whatnot, different stuff. We had go back to the room. We got our stuff all unloaded into the room. Was delivered. All our clothes and stuff were delivered to the room, which worked out well. And then from there, we basically chilled out a little bit. They had a meet and greet, a bunch of Facebook group people we met up with. We all kind of hung out at the dock, chatted a little bit and stuff, went roaming around, kind of just having fun. We ended up doing that. We also had a, sail away party where they bring out a bunch of champagne, give big drinks and stuff. They have a DJ and the whole 9 yards. It's kind of a party ship. So everybody's having a good time there. We went to Test Kitchen for our first restaurant, and it's the same menu as the mushroom menu. It's been on the ship since they started the cruise line. So there's rumors they're going to change it up. It seems to be a big hit. Everybody seems to love it, and Virgin did not realize there's going to be as many people sailing as often as they are on this cruise line. So they're repeating the same menu over and over again is really not as beneficial as it could be. So they're going to have to start changing that more often. They've made that decision. They don't know what they're going to change it to yet. So, but yeah, we got done with that. Ended up back out. They had PJ party was tonight. And basically, usually it's late into sailing. We never had it done on the first night before. It's really weird. So it was really much more tame. It was a much more tame event than otherwise. But we hung around, a little loud like it always is. It's always too loud. But we finally found a spot that was semi-manageable. Chatted a few people and had a good time and hung out. Ended up just decided to go grab some pizza because we ate early. We real early, so we went down and grabbed a couple pizzas. I thought we were getting one pizza, and we ordered the pizza, and then they asked us one of their special, whatever. It's a new one they're making, and I thought we swapped them out for the new one instead of the original, and we didn't. They gave us 2 pizzas, so we came back up to our room, knocked it out. I had more than I should have. She had half a pizza. I had like a full pizza, so we had a half pizza. Half pizza to throw away. We have 2 bottles of champagne in our room now. They give us apparently with our package and stuff that we didn't want. So we got to figure out when we're going to drink it, if we're going to give it away, or what we're going to do with it and stuff. But we've got like, I don't know, $900 or $1,100 to spend on the ship. So we got a ton of stuff. We also went and toured the spa. So we got 3 hours of free use in the spa. So we got to go figure out when we're going to, they're doing that on Thursday. I think we're doing that one. So, but they got like salt rooms, they got steam rooms, they got hot pools, they got cold pools, they got mud rooms, they got all kinds of weird stuff. So we get access to all that stuff, which will be interesting to see how that goes. So, but yeah, other than that, it's pretty much a good old time. Met a bunch of people we've met before. Ironically, we're sailing on the ship with people we've sailed before with in the past, and some new people we've met, which is fun. So it's always a good time. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.